What's up, guys? I'm glad to have you back. So I just withdrew 25 USDT from a platform right now, and I've been making money from this particular platform for over a year now, and I'll also be showing you a step-by-step guide and share more tips on how you can also make money from the platform. Okay, but before we dive into this process, I would like you to please take some of your time to smash the like button and subscribe to this channel, and also watch this video from beginning to the end so they can get the full basic details on how to basically do this. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the process right now. So the platform is the CoinVid platform, and I know I've talked about this a lot of times, but then I try to find a very good signal group that we can actually use to actually make money right here. Okay, so if you're hearing about the CoinVid for the first time, right here you can easily make money by actually playing games. Okay, so you don't need to actually play the games yourself, as there's a signal group that I'll be dropping a link in the description section below. So once you click on the link, it will bring you right here to this signal group. So right here, signals are dropped every 1 hour, and they are dropped for about 15 minutes. Okay, so in every hour you have signals, and once it gives you up to 5 wins, the signal stops and you have to wait for the next hour. Okay, so right now the time is 9:53 a.m. and I'm waiting for these 10 a.m. signals. Okay, but before then, let's quickly talk about other things and benefits that you can actually get right here on the CoinVid. Okay, so if you come to activities right here, you get about 8% bonus on every deposit you actually make right here on the CoinVid. Okay, and the minimum amount you can deposit is about 5 USDT, and you get 8% bonus on it, and you have a withdrawal condition of just 1x flow of that 5 USDT you deposited. Okay, there are also other offers you can check right here in activity. We have the lucky wheel right here where you actually get draw opportunities. Okay, and there are other bonus you can check right here. Okay, so right now we're just going to wait for the signals, and I'm going to try to make at least 20 USDT profit using these signals. Okay, and I'll show you how to basically do that. All right, so I'd like you to watch this video to the end so that I can basically see it step by step, and I'll also make a live withdrawal. Okay, so the time is 10 a.m. We're going to be playing the 1 minute red green game. Okay, so you come back here to your CoinVid. So we're going to come right here to our home page, and then this is the one we'll be playing. Okay, so I'm going to select it this way. All right, so signals will be dropped telling us the colors to actually select. Okay, so after about 5 minutes, the signals have begun to drop. So here we go with the first one. So the first one is here, and it says in this period that end with 546, we should select green. Okay, so we're going to come here now, and then we're just going to refresh our page to make sure we're in the right period. So we are currently in the right period, and we're going with the green, and then I'm going with 5 USDT. Okay, so confirm this real quick. So we have to do this fast because of this countdown. All right, so we're just going to wait for the countdown to be over, and we'll see the results. And here we go with the results. So it came out as red instead of a green. Okay, so that means this is a loss, but not to worry. I need to show you something whenever that happens. Okay, so when it happens, you come back here and another signal will be dropped this way. Okay, so this one says we should select red, so we'll come back here now and we'll select red, and this time around we're going to double the previous amount. Okay, so the previous amount was 5 USDT, so I'm going with 10 USDT this time around, and I'm doing this because I still have enough capital. Okay, so later on I'll still explain how you can do this with lesser risk. Okay, but along the line this method is still profitable. Okay, so let's wait for this countdown to be over, and once again we got a green instead of a red. So this particular signal actually started on a bad note, but not to worry, we're still going to recover. So this says we should select green this time around. Okay, so it says we should go with green, so we'll select green, and this time around we're going with 20 USDT. So this is why you need to manage your capital. Remember, I started with 5 USDT because I had enough capital. So hopefully this gives us a green, and then we actually start all over with 5 USDT. And here we go, guys. We got a green this time around, and as you can see, we have 215 USDT right now. So when I started this video, we are 211 USDT, and using this method, I've recovered losses and I've made some profit also. Okay, so real quick, let's go with the next signal. Okay, so coming here, we're going to go with this signal which says we should select green. So we're going to come here, we go with green, and we start all over with 5 USDT, and we'll confirm this. So let's wait for this countdown and see the results. And here we go, guys. We have another green, and right now we are 220 USDT, and we are currently at 10 USDT profit so far. Okay, so we just have about 2 more wins to hit our target of 20 USDT profit. So let's go with the next signal. So the next signal says we should select green again. So we're going to come here, we'll go with green, we go with 5 USDT again, and I'll confirm this. Okay, so we're just going to wait for the result, and countdown is over. So let's see what we have here. And here we go, we have another green, which is this, and right now we are 225 USDT. So currently we made 15 USDT profit so far. Okay, so come back here, we'll go with the next signal. So next signal says we should select green again. So come here, we select green, we go with 5 USDT again, and we'll confirm this. So let's wait for the result. So you can see why I like using this signal group, because the signals are not that bad, and once you reach up to 5 wins every session, you have to wait for the next session to continue, which actually helps you stay disciplined in using the coin vid. Okay, so that's one thing I always tell people, that you have to be disciplined if you're using this particular platform, and sometimes you don't need to actually trade all day long. Okay, once you actually trade one section and you make some profit, you can actually pause and continue with the next session. So the result is out, and we got a red, and we actually selected a green. Okay, so not to worry, we're going to recover it. We're going to go with the next signals, which says we should go with a red. So select a red. This time around we're going with 10 USDT. Okay, then we'll confirm this and wait for the result. Okay, and countdown is over, and we have another red right here. So basically we are 229 USDT. So we've made about 19 USDT profit so far, guys. And not to worry, we're still going to complete this with one more win. Okay, so the next one says we should select red again. So we'll come here, we select red, and we'll go with 5 USDT. Okay, so confirm this and wait for the results. Okay, and here we go, guys. We've successfully gotten the 5th win, and that is it. Okay, we've gotten 5 wins, guys, and that's the end of this session for now. You have to wait for the next 1 hour to continue, and we've made about 24 USDT profit so far. Remember, I started with 211 USDT in my balance, and right now I have 234 USDT in my balance, guys. And if I come right here, if I click on game record, you can actually see all the games I took right here, and you can see how profitable it is if you use this method the way I just explained it. Okay, now another thing you need to note is that this is actually a risky method, because I used 5 USDT in my amount per option right here. So you might have a lower capital than this and you still want to make profit, and that's why I'll be dropping a chart in my Telegram group. So I'll be dropping this particular chart in my own Telegram group. Now this particular chart will actually help you depending on your capital. If you have a capital of 10 USDT, it will show you the amount you're going to be putting for each round. Okay, so let's say you have 10 USDT in your balance, and then your first round, it means you're going with 0.08 USDT in this amount per option right here. So remember, the signals are not 100% guaranteed, meaning that you can have some loss the way I did. Okay, but for you to recover your loss, you need to manage your capital, and that's why you can use this. Okay, or if you have a 10 USDT capital, you can risk it by putting 1 USDT amount per option here to actually help you in faster also. But then if you want to really reduce your risk, it's good to use this particular chart right here. And if you have a capital like 200 USDT like my own, instead of going with 5 USDT, you can go with 1.6 USDT on your first round. If it does not give you a win, the next round you go with 3.2 USDT. If it doesn't give you a win, the next round you go with 8.4. And as you could see right now, using this signal group, we didn't have more than 5 loss in a row. Okay, meaning the probability of it to reach this round 6 is very, very low. Okay, so that's one thing I want you to have at the back of your mind if you're using the signal group. Okay, so right now, once you make your profit, the best thing to do is to withdraw your profit or withdraw some funds from your coin vid. Okay, now to do that, you're going to click on the withdraw button right here, and then you're going to select the tiers to 20. So I have it right here. I'm going to select my wallet address. And after putting your wallet address, next thing you do is to put in your withdrawal amount. Okay, so let's say I want to withdraw 26 USDT. Okay, so I'll be charged a fee of 0.5 USDT for withdrawing this. So meaning I'll be receiving an amount of 25.5 USDT. Okay, so this is actually fine. I'm going to put in my front password right here. Then I'm going to click on the withdraw button. Okay, and it says success, and it has been deducted from my total balance right here. Okay, so for those of you asking me if this platform is still paying, this platform has been paying for over 2 years, and it will keep paying for more than that. Okay, so the CoinVid platform has been a long-term platform, and a lot of people are still making a lot of money from it. Okay, And also, one important thing I want you to note is that this is not a financial advice, okay? Right here, I basically talk about different ways I make money online, okay? And I've made tons of money from the coin vid, as you can see right here. And a lot of people who have also tried this out, the way I explained it, I've also been able to make money by leveraging on this platform, okay? So if you're going to be doing this, also note that you need to do it with something you can afford to risk or lose, because this is crypto and this is not 100% guaranteed. But then with the right strategy and the right method, you can get to make a good amount of profits like I'm making right here on the CoinV platform, okay? So I want you to have that at the back of your mind, all right? And here we go. I just got a notification from my Binance. So I'm just going to open this right now. And here it is right here, okay? So you can see this didn't take time to arrive into my wallet, okay? So that'll be all for now. And I hope you're going to find this very helpful. And if you do, please don't leave without smashing the like button and subscribe to this channel. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.